Three, two, one. Greetings, foolish mortal. 'Tis I, Viktorya Roze Tassi, and on today's episode of Reddit Reads, we are doing. This is from the AITAH subreddit up on Reddit, and it is: Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my parents meet my children because they didn't want me to marry my deaf wife? A few quick notes before I get into that. I myself am deaf, and I do not understand why people won't let their family members slash friends slash whoever marry the living heck they want. But really quickly before I continue, I am on Facebook and Instagram, and it would really mean the world to me if you went and showed me some love in the form of likes, follow, hearts, etc., so on and so forth. I will drop the link down below in the video description. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button located below the video in the lower left quadrant. Drop a sweetly worded comment down below in the comment section. And please be absolutely certain to subscribe to my channel if you want to follow me. If you want to be one of the first to know when I post a new video, you can tap that subscribe to my channel button and edit when you get alerts to my new uploads on my channel in the form of all videos, personalize your alert, or you can just opt to be subscribed to me and get no alerts. And please be certain to subscribe to my channel. Like 96% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, so just, yes. And now, without any further ado, let us skidoo onto the post. Am I the a-hole for Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my parents meet my children because they didn't want me to marry my deaf wife? OP says, on a burner, no shame there. I am 29 male. My parents didn't see that my wife, 28, has a big heart and has a awesome personality, or how beautiful she is. All they saw was that she was deaf. I asked them how ignorant can they be. They argued that she will pass their disability on to any children we have. Okay, first off the bat, that is nonsense. According to Google, when I typed in ratio of deaf children born to one deaf parent, the AI overview said, while there is no specific precise ratio for a single deaf parent, approximately 5 to 10% of all deaf children are born to one or two deaf parents, with the remaining 90 to 95% born to hearing parents. That means that over 90% of deaf children have at least one hearing parent. So the way how I learned it and is that so the way how I learned it is that on a scale of 100, like 25% is about the ratio of how much deaf children are born to deaf parents, or at least one deaf parent and one hearing parent. But yeah, anyway, I don't think that's the case anymore. I learned that when I was in a sophomore in high school, so that would have been 2010, 2011-ish. And just, yes. Anyway, let us continue on. Long story short, they said they wouldn't accept her into the family. Okay, what the heck? I said, then you aren't accepted into ours, and any children we have, they aren't going to know about them. Good for you, OP. Jessie, the deaf wife, I'm presuming, cried when I reluctantly had to tell her why they weren't attending our wedding. I hated them more for that. Only my sister, 29, came, and she's the only one I speak to, but I haven't spoken or seen my parents since. Good for you, OP, putting your spouse before your parent. Like, I'll tell you what, however, there are many posts up on the Reddit about people who put their parent first before their spouse. And just, yeah, I have a whole nother opinion about that. OP continues on by saying, "We now have twins. Double the trouble. A boy and a girl. Double the trouble. They are both hearing, as to be expected. My sister came to visit and said that our parents found out about them." How did the parents find out about them? "And asked her to ask me and Jesse if they can meet them." I know what OP's gonna say, and honestly, I'm very proud of him. I immediately shut that down. Told my sister to remind them that they rejected Jesse first and that they can F off. Good for you, OP. Just, oh my goodness, OP's a good egg. My sister later texted and said that they both want to apologize. I said it is too late. Good for you, OP. I told Jessie about the request and she said maybe we can reconsider and take it slow. Jessie is too nice for humankind, basically speaking, on what OP says about her. My friend said it can be the healing and closure I need. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if they are wanting to see my children because they found out they are hearing. Good point, OP. I'm going to be honest with you, however, that did not even occur to me at first. I don't know if I'm being selfish and only think about how I feel. Am I the a-hole? Let us read what people have to say first before I give my judgment. Not the a-hole. Funny how they suddenly want to meet grandchildren after confirming their hearing. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Someone else says, "Of course you're not the a-hole, but this should be between you and your wife. She is the mother. Do you think your parents are genuinely sorry? Is there anything they could do that might change your mind?" Okay, okay. And finally, someone else said, "No, they deem the mother of those children unworthy based on hearing, or lack thereof." Would this mean, had one of their children been born, they'd be seen as lesser than the grandparents too? Some people deserve time alone to think about their actions. Okay, so my point of view of this is that the parents are definitely the a-hole. They are the a-holes, and if OP decides, hey, I really want to forgive them, then OP should do that. However, OP should definitely consider the fact that if he and wifey have another child in the future who has hearing loss and they decide to not participate in that child's life, then he should tell his parents, under any circumstances, "I am cutting you out of our life again." Introduce the parents to the deaf culture. For example, have them tag along to a deaf, sorry, that was my daddy. Have them tag along to like a deaf block party or deaf convention or something like that and just show them the deaf world and how inexplicably colorful it is. That's everything I'm going to say for right now. I do not know how to end videos. Bye!